Yeah.
Ready, go!
Let's put the storm on the side, please.
Who's going to take it? This is the try the goalie could do something. Oh, he's going over for a try! He's going to score a try! It's a try! Sensational last-minute try!
If you say, do you know the legend, they'll say, it's Bob Lightman. Do you know what I mean? It's not something I asked for, but it did catch on, and everybody in the rugby world that knows me, if you mention that, they will know it's embarrassing, really. I started rugby from an early age, progressed through the channels to work for Trinity, played for England a few times in this country, and then I got selected for a World Cup tour of Australia. Quite an experience, that. It's something I would never have travelled to these places if I didn't play the game.
I've often said it's probably my big brother, which he reminds me quite often that I am 12 months older than he is. And I don't think we've ever had a cross word. His abilities were far outweighed what he'll ever say about himself.
Scissoring back to number 19, that's Haig, the second row forward.
Playing rugby league, you expect injuries, especially when you play over like I did, over a 20-year period. Like I played at Dewsbury, I didn't look what we're doing, and got hit on the side of the jaw, really sore. After the game, I actually went to work with it, and it was very painful, and that I'm thinking, well, I'll go after work to hospital. But we had snap at work, and in my snap, my mum had put up pork pie. So I put the pork pie in my mouth and bit it, and as I bit the pork pie, the jawbone dropped, and it's separated, but I'm stuck with the jaw drop on the pork pie. And I had to go to the hospital with the pork pie stuck in me. That is ridiculous, isn't it? Then I had to wear this harness, which were like a thing with braces at the side, which kept the jaw in position.
I've seen him fracture his arm, and he used to dislocate things and put them back on the field.
My arm snapped, it broke all the skin, it came out of the skin. The bones were sticking up like that, and they crossed. I turned to walk off the field, and as I'm walking off, they were still playing, and the ball was in somebody's hands, come back, and he's running straight at me. Silly thing to do. I let go of the arm and went to tackle him. Absolutely stupid.
Play for the second row forward, Haig, number 19, who was hurt in the last tackle.
Oh, I remember the splashdown final. Of course, it was the famous last point, and of course it didn't come off.
The pitch were all bad, really, and things. And I got an infection in a piece. I got a piece taken out of the knee, which, like a hole in the knee, but what got in sent the knee gangrenous.
The droppings went into it and caused a really big infection, and he was rushed into hospital later on, and they almost amputated his leg because it was so bad.
I kicked up big style. Nobody's cutting any knee off me or anything like that. And really, I had to apologise afterwards because they actually put like a hedge up type thing with things coming out of the knee, which did the job, right, and saved my knee. I was down for a while, yeah, but I'm not a person that gets down. It just made me battle even more so to get it right, yeah.
When I had the operation at Leeds, I was in the recovery section. He used to call in to see me, quite often if he's on his way to work, he'd just appear, you know. I said, I'm cold. I said, my hands are really cold. And he's there in the ward with his hands down, warming my hands up. And I said, you all look brilliant here, didn't you? I said, you a big roughy-toughy rugby player. I said, holding my hand in the middle of this. And he says, you won't tell anybody. I says, not really. The one thing about him, which is strange, he's very, very shy. He doesn't speak about his achievements until you bring it into conversation. He's just a nice person.
I've had a brilliant career, really. Mm-hmm. No regrets, no. I would do it all again. I would go out there today and play if I could. And I often feel like I could do that. I wouldn't be advised to lie, but there again.
Legend in lots of ways, and it's hard to say what a legend is a very, very good friend.
Without a doubt, yeah.
He's definitely an inspiration.
Yeah.
Right from being young, as far as I can remember. He's just a real family guy. He's you know, we're a very, very close family.
They don't know me really.
I would say a legend, actually. I think that covers his
Oh, Rosie,
persona, really.
what you say?
Legendary brother. Yeah.
Two great sisters, fantastic, and a brilliant friend.